Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. We're going to be doing a reading vlog this week of summer romances. I just finished Fourth Wing and I absolutely loved that book, so I kind of feel like I'm in a slump, so I just want to jump right into this and try to distract until November 7th. So I have 4 books. I know I'm not going to get through all 4 of these. My goal is to get through 2 of these at least. So I'm going to be starting with Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. And then I plan on moving into Beach Read by Emily Henry. If I manage to make it through those 2 in the week, I do have It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey and Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. I know I'm not going to get through all 4. These are the goal, these 2. And we're going to be starting with Meet Me at the Lake. So as we read, I'll kind of give updates. These are all going to be spoiler free, and I'll kind of just give updates, and then after I finish each book, I'll give the ratings, what I thought of the book. I almost forgot. I'll give like a little synopsis on each of these books. So this one's about Fern. Her mom dies and leaves her their lakeside resort that she has to run, and her ex-boyfriend is like the manager. It switches from like present time to past, and it is her and Will met in the city and they hung out for like 24 hours, and then they agreed to meet up 1 year later, and she showed up and he didn't. And now that she's running this resort, he ends up coming back and is like helping her run this resort. It sounds pretty interesting. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so it's now Wednesday. I did forget to update yesterday when I got to the 50% mark of Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I did just get done finishing this book, and I think I'm gonna go with a 3.5 star for this book. I enjoyed the book. It's just something that I feel like I'm not gonna think about it again after finishing it. The main male character in this, Will, didn't really care for him. He honestly kind of annoyed me by the end. The miscommunication, I don't enjoy that trope at all. It just wasn't a book that stuck out to me. I definitely understand why some people would really enjoy this book. It wasn't it for me. I enjoyed the slow burn. I always love a good slow burn. But the way, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm trying to keep this spoiler free, so I'm being super vague. But just the overall way the story pans out, I didn't personally enjoy. So it's getting 3.5 stars because, like I said, I didn't have like a bad time reading it. It's just not something that's going to stick with me. Summer vibes, this book definitely has strong summer vibes. I just overall didn't really care for the story. But now that that is over, we are now moving on to Beach Read by Emily Henry. This one, we have Augustus, who is an author of literary fiction. January writes best-selling romances. They're polar opposites. They end up being in neighboring beach houses for the summer, and they both have really bad writer's block. They end up making a deal to swap genres for writing, to get them out of their ruts that they're having. So this one sounds super interesting. I always hear amazing things about this. I am very excited to start this. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so it is now Friday. I didn't really get to read much yesterday, so I just wanted to kind of do a little check-in. I'm on page 121, so I'm getting an okay amount. I'm like a quarter of the way through the book. I didn't really know how I felt about this book at the beginning. I just wasn't really connecting with anything in the story. But as I'm getting further and now our two main characters have met and they're interacting at this point and more of their personalities are taking form, I am loving this book. I feel like I'm starting to really connect with the female main character. I feel like a lot of the things that she says and does reminds me of myself, so that's got me kind of more invested in the book. I'm enjoying it more. And then also the main male character, there wasn't much personality when you first meet him, and he's starting to show more of that. And some of the things that she has wrote him saying has me laughing. I'm going to predict now I'm going to end up giving this probably 5 stars. I still have a lot to read, so that could definitely change. But as of right now, I'm predicting 5 stars. That's my update. Let's get back to reading and trying to get to 50% today. That's the goal. So while I was editing, I realized that my review of Beach Read by Emily Henry, the audio was completely butchered. So I ended up giving Beach Read 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. I thought that the characters were really well written. I enjoyed the plot. I thought that the chemistry between the characters was also well written. I felt like they had a lot of personality. They were very likable, easy to relate to. Overall, the story was just really, really good. I could not recommend this enough. If you have not picked it up, this needs to be it, because this gives you the summer vibes. 5 star. Loved it. I did a ton of tabbing and annotating in this. On the other hand, Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune, I did change that. Originally, I gave it a 3.5 star. That's getting a 3 star. Honestly, even that kind of just feels like a little too much. I just really didn't enjoy the story. I didn't connect with anything. The way that they met and just immediately connected, it just, yeah. It wasn't it. It had the summer vibes, but the rest of it was just a dud for me. Anyway, this one will stick with me forever. I think this is my favorite romance I've read to date. Granted, I haven't read a ton of romance, but this makes me want to pick up every other Emily Henry book. So I'm going to be doing that. That's all that I have for you guys today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought on Beach Read or Meet Me at the Lake if you've read either one of those. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below if you liked this video and to keep up on future videos, and I will see you in the next one.